Hi everyone, I hope you all are fine and doing well. Today we are starting a series in which we are going to study about data mining. And this is the first session of that series in which we are going to understand what is data mining. Usually, the students or anyone, a researcher, when they start learning about data mining, so they usually confuse between the concept of data mining and machine learning. So in this lecture, I hope the confusion will be solved, and we are going to discuss about the similarities between data mining and machine learning, and what is the differences, between data mining and the machine learning concept. Then we also talk about data mining application and data mining processes and techniques. So let's start the session. Data mining. According to William J. Frawley, the non-trivial extraction of implicit, previously unknown, and potentially useful information from data is data mining. So I also like to tell you that why that question comes in mind, that why we are using data mining, why there is a requirement to learn data mining, because of the explosive growth of data. Now the data from terabytes comes to yottabytes, because a lot of data is available. So it's time to learn data mining. So usually people confuse between the terms, as I discussed earlier, between data mining and machine learning. So let's talk about the similarities between machine learning and data mining. Both are analytics processes, both are good at pattern recognition, both are about learning from data so that we can improve decision making. Both require large amount of data to be accurate. If we talk about the differentiation between data mining and machine learning, so basically data mining is looking for patterns, which exist in the data. If we talk about machine learning, so it predicts future outcome based on the pre-existing data. So this is one of the key differentiation between data mining and machine learning. In data mining, rules or patterns are unknown, while in machine learning, usually, we provide some rules or variable to understand the data and learn. Data mining is used on an existing data set to find patterns. While we talk about machine learning, it is trained on a training data set, which teaches the computer how to make sense of data and then to make predictions about new data sets. Let's talk about the application of data mining. So some of the potential applications of data mining are like some of mentioned on the slide as well, like customer lifecycle management, credit scoring, fraud detection, target marketing, and others and mentioned. Forecasting is one of the most important, potential application of data mining, and detection of outliers is again one of the potential application. If we talk about text mining, web mining, and stream data mining, they are also potent applications. So, because of the availability of humongous amount of biological data, so it is very important to develop novel data mining methods. About data mining processes. So some of the process I have, right here. First of all, business understanding. In this phase, business and data mining goals are established. First, you need to understand business and client objective. It is very important. You need to define what your client wants. Okay. So then, using business objectives in current scenario, define your data mining goals. A good data mining plan is very detailed and should be developed to accomplish both business and data mining goals. Then we talk about data understanding. It is very important to check the sanity on data. To check whether it's appropriate for the data mining goals or not. Then data preparation. In this phase, data is made production ready. Data preparation process consume about 90% of the time of the project. So it is very crucial step. Then data transformation. In data transformation, operation would contribute toward the success of the mining process. Let's say smoothing, aggregation, generalization. In smoothing, it helps to remove noise from the data. In aggregation, a summary operation are applied to the data. Then generalization, in this step, low level data is replaced by higher level concepts with the help of concepts hierarchies. Then we talk about normalization. Normalization performed when the attribute data is scaled up to scaled down. Okay. Attribute construction is again one of the feature of data transformation. Um, the result of this process, which we are talking about, data transformation, is a final data set that can be used in modeling. Okay, so in this phase, mathematical models are used to determine data patterns. Based on the business objective, suitable modeling techniques should be selected for the prepared data set. And then you have to create a scenario to check the quality and validity of the model. Then you have to run the model on the prepared data set. Then results should be assessed by all stakeholders to make sure that model can meet data mining objectives. Then you have to do the deployment. In the deployment phase, you ship your data mining discoveries to everyday business or whatever work you are doing on that operations. So a detailed deployment plan of data mining discoveries need to be created. It helps to improve the organization business policy. Then we talk about data mining techniques. So I have write some of the techniques, which are classification, clustering, regression, association rule, outer detection, then sequential patterns prediction. Okay. So firstly, I like to tell you that during this session, we are going to discuss classification, clustering, and association rule in detail. So with time, we will able to, learn about it, learn about the algorithms which are associated to classification, clustering, and association as well. So in classification, basically this analysis is used to retrieve important and relevant information about data and metadata. So this data mining method help to classify data in different classes. While we talk about clustering, in this clustering analysis, data mining technique, we use data mining technique to identify data that are like each other. So in this process, it really helped to understand the differences and similarities between data. If we talk about regression, so in regression analysis, data mining method of identifying and analyzing the relationship between variable, it is used to identify the likelihood of a specific variable giving the presence of other variables. If we talk about association rules, as I told you that we are going to discuss this topic briefly in upcoming lectures. So data mining technique help to find the association between two or more items. Basically it discovers a hidden pattern in the data set. If we talk about outer detection, so this type of data mining technique refer to observation of data items in the data set, which do not match an expected pattern or expected behavior. If we talk about prediction, so prediction has used a combination of the other techniques of data mining like trends, sequential patterns, clustering, classification, etc. So it analyzes past events or instances in a right sequence for predicting a future event. So I hope data mining techniques, this is overview of data mining process and data mining techniques. Okay. Then data preprocessing. Data preprocessing is a data mining technique which is used to transform the raw data in a useful and efficient format. Let's talk about data cleaning. So data cleaning is basically, it is a process of preparing raw data for analysis by removing, you can say, bad data. And you have to organize the raw data. You have to fill the null values by using, algorithms and programming skills. So ultimately, what we do is we have to clean the data, prepare the data for the process of data mining. So it's going to be one of the most significant step because without data pre-processing and data cleaning, you cannot go for the further procedure of data mining. So it is very important step. So this is basically an introductory lecture to make you able to understand some of the terms and terms related to data mining. So when we start this series, you don't find any difficulty to understand the terminologies, because this is one of the most important question student ask generally when we take lectures or anything, that what does this terminology mean, what does data processing, what is pre-processing, what are the techniques. So at least after this lecture you get familiar with basic concepts, you get familiar with the terminologies we use in data mining most often. So I hope this lecture will be very fruitful for you to understand about data mining, and I hope that you want to learn more about it. And if you want to learn more about it, stay tuned on this channel, because in upcoming a lecture, we are going to discuss about Weka software. How can we install Weka software? What are the usage of Weka software? So for all that, you need to be stay tuned. Take care.